Hi, I'm Tammy Parnell from Tara Hills Therapy Centre. I'm a rapid transformational therapy practitioner, which means that I help people with their subconscious beliefs by reframing them through hypnosis. And today I wanted to talk about money blocks. So what are money blocks? Well, really a money block is when you're working really hard and you're doing all the right things and you just can't seem to make the money that you want to make. And it's basically a subconscious belief that you have, or some sort of a association with money which is negative. You see, your brain is completely wired to move you towards pleasure and away from pain. And if you have an association in your mind that somehow having lots of money is a bad thing, then your brain is going to stop you from being open to receiving money, and that's why you have these kind of money blocks. Now, there are all sorts of money blocks, and it's worthwhile just taking a few minutes just to have a think through what yours might be and why it is that you're not earning the money that you want to earn. Some of those ones are feelings of not being good enough. So sometimes it's, I don't feel good enough to charge those high prices. Other people are better than me. Sometimes it's a feeling that I'm not experienced enough. And if I could just get the experience, then eventually I'll be able to charge more money. Sometimes it's a negative belief that you've just grown up with. So maybe your parents explain that you have to work hard for money, and or that it's just not familiar to you. It's not familiar to have money. You've never had money. No one in your family has, and it would make you quite different if you really did earn that money, or that money came to you. It would make you really quite different within your family or your community. And so you're unconsciously making choices that mean that you don't attract that money to you. There are all sorts of other reasons, and everyone has their own ones. Some people are uncomfortable with success. Some people feel they don't deserve it. Some people feel that too much money is a bad thing. And it really puts me in mind of a businessman that I know who I was sat next to in a business meeting, and he said to me, I think too much money is a bad thing. He said, it really isn't right that money is held in the hands of the few and not the many. And I get that. I really get that. But it's therefore no surprise to me that a few months later he's complaining to say he's broke, he can't make money no matter what he does, it doesn't seem to work. Every project seems to end up costing money or being a loss-making venture. And I'm not the least bit surprised, because he has this unconscious belief that having money is bad, having too much money is bad, and therefore he is doing it without realising it. And we all have these things. They're often formed as a child, so you can be completely unaware of it. Your conscious mind believes that that's what you want, that you really want to have wealth and abundance all around you. But your unconscious mind, your subconscious mind, is doing something different. It's attributed a different meaning to an event in your life, or to something somebody told you. And all of that really adds up to a money block. The good news is these money blocks can be changed, and you can put yourself in a position to accept that abundance into your life, and you can change your life around so that you are attracting money to you, and it's absolutely available. It really is a question of looking back into your subconscious beliefs and reframing them, recoding your mind so that you don't have that negative association, and in fact you attribute a positive association. So for example, just imagine what you could do with that money. So what good you could do with it. You can help other people, you could create new projects, you could generate new jobs for people, you could make the world a more beautiful and amazing place if you had that in your hands. So it's not always negative, and if we can reframe those things in our minds, actually you can attract the wealth to you. Hypnosis is the most powerful and amazing way of doing this. I was a former lawyer. I have a very skeptical mindset, very highly trained, and I was a professional, and I came out of that professional world, and I've been persuaded that this is the way forward, because I'm so passionate about the mind-body connection and the power that the mind has over your not just your physical body, but also the actions that you take, the influence you have around you. And if you've wired your brain in a certain way, you're going to have a certain result. But hypnosis can really change that. So what I do in my sessions is I put people into a very relaxed state, just breathing and relaxing until they're in a kind of a beautifully relaxed and almost sort of, it's not like being asleep, but it's like being just deeply, deeply relaxed. And this state enables us to just access some of the memories that are in the subconscious. We really look at those memories and find out where those initial money blocks have been formed and where they've come from. And once we know that, the power of the knowledge of that is that we can reframe and we can recode your mind so that actually you've got a positive association with whatever that event was, or whatever those conversations were that created that in the first place. So the whole hypnosis process takes around about 60 to 90 minutes, and you emerge from it feeling just refreshed, amazing, unleashed, unstoppable, and ready to welcome abundance and wealth into your life. So I invite you to give it a try and sign up for a session, and you have nothing to lose and everything to gain. Okay, have a wonderful day, everyone.